do love math. I just always have. I love it when we have it in person. I love it when we do it virtually. I am super thankful to be here with you. My name is Miss Ing. That's Miss Rebecca behind the camera.
Hello.
We are from the Shaler North Hills Library. Just a reminder that we do have a super special grown-up podcast. And yesterday we did touch on some very divisive issues.
Not really.
So if you want to get kind of riled up about
Not really at all.
about some topics that happened over the weekend, check out our super special grown-up podcast. Available if you search Super Special Grown Up Podcast or Shaler Library on iTunes, Podbean, and wherever else you get your podcasts. Very thankful to be here with you today. And today I have two books, but first I want to sing hello. Hello everybody, and how are you?
Boo!
How are you?
Boo!
How are you?
Boo!
Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Hello everybody, and how are you?
Boo!
How are you?
Boo!
How are you?
Boo!
Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you today? My friends, you know what? Yesterday, if you joined us on Mother Goose, I did not sing a hello song, and I haven't sung this one in a while, and I wondered if you'd join me. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna clap my hands. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stamp my feet. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here, I have hair in my mouth and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stamp my feet. I'm gonna nod my head. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stamp my feet. I'm gonna nod my head. I'm gonna wiggle my fingers. Oh, I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stamp my feet. I'm gonna nod my head. I'm gonna wiggle my fingers. I'm gonna do the boogaloo. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. Give yourselves a hand, friends. I know you're probably thinking, Miss Ing, why did you have to do that second song? Because I want to talk about ordinal numbers today.
What?
Now you're thinking,
What?
Yeah, ordinal numbers.
What's an ordinal number?
Woo! Here's what they are. I slid some ordinal numbers in there. When we say something like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, those are ordinal numbers. That's what they're called. And the one way you might want to remember that, if you want to think about how to remember it, is order. Like that's the order. So there was the first song that we sang, which was Hello Everybody and How Are You? And then we sang a second song, which was the one about I'm going to nod my head, blah, 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 blah. And that second song has some different activities in it that have an order. Let us recall those. But first, let's get to our regular numbers. Let's write them out. Because dark green, which happens to be low odor. Man, there's not much odor to that. Low odor. Tell me that number when you don't have anything. 0. Nothing at all. This one, number 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Really? I don't know. I wasn't thinking we were going to do that today with low odor. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then... Really? Okay.
What hijinks?
That's fine.
What
That's fine.
hijinks?
That's fine. That's fine. You can sit there. Because over here, orange is also a low odor as well. So who would go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's next? 9. And then tell me how many fingers I am holding up. 10. Right? And we use 2 numerals to make that. The number 1 goes first. And then the numeral 0. And that's 10. There we go. 0, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wah! So, now we're going to talk a little bit about ordinal numbers. And the way we're going to do that is with 2 books. And one is so awesome. And you might have heard it last night. Oh, sorry, Mr. Asparagus. This is the first Asparagus gal to fall. First, this one fell. And that one fell second.
What? You just pushed that asparagus over.
I did. I was just demonstrating. It was for academia.
That was a microaggression.
Henry the Fourth. 4 ordinal numbers. You can sometimes, the numbers have the same sound in them because they share the letters that are made out of the word. Some like 1 doesn't. But let's check it out. It'll be easier.
Is 27th an ordinal number?
Yep. Because that would be like the 27th. Like today's the 27th day. No, it isn't. So yesterday was the 27th day in July. Yeah, today's the 28th. All right, let's check it out. You see, there was going to be a dog show, right? Dog show today! Welcome to the dog show! Shouted Jeremy. Take your places, he called to the dogs. Today you will see tricks performed by the most talented dogs on the block, announced Jeremy. Maxie, you are first. So Maxie is the first dog to perform. This one is second. We'll get to those. Yeah. Joel, Maxie's owner, said, "Speak, Maxie, speak." And Maxie barked loudly. Arf! Baxter, you are second! Baxter. Susie said, "Beg, Baxter, beg." Baxter begged beautifully. And you can just see the excitement in the audience here. You can just see that. What a day. Jeremy hollered then, "Daisy will be the third dog." Now, if you'll notice, there's a little bit of drama going on here. This dog, we haven't yet learned his name, is looking a little more stressed as we go down the line. Let's just make sure. So, first when they're lined up, there's a little bit of suspicion on this dog's face. But, you know, it was Maxie's turn, so that's all right. And then Maxie went, and then, you know, it was Baxter's turn, and you can see this dog sort of pulling away a little bit, and a little bit of strain is registering on the owner's face. Next, you know, Baxter did a great job. So we're getting closer, and now this dog right here, now that we're up to Daisy, the third dog, this dog, I don't know, I think we're going to know now. Because Jennifer is now on Daisy, you know, roll over, Daisy, roll over. And Daisy rolled over and over and over. Henry, you're fourth. Henry the fourth, Jeremy said. We're waiting. Do you see Henry? Tom pulled and tugged. Come on, man. But Henry wouldn't budge. Then Jeremy took out a dog treat. Suddenly, Henry bounded toward Jeremy and tackled him with a big sloppy kiss. Whoa! Good thing Jeremy likes dogs. Everyone laughed and cheered. And then Jeremy announced, first, Maxie spoke loudly. Second, Baxter begged beautifully. Third, Daisy rolled over and over. But Henry the Fourth is king of the show. Now, some may find that to be a controversial decision. I at first felt like, well, why? Why? I don't know. However, Henry did overcome a fear. But should the others be penalized because they had not had that fear? I don't know. This is a controversial book. It's not so much that the book is controversial, it's just what took place in this.
The
This
outcome.
is a true story, the outcome. This did happen. This happened in Dravosburg, which is...
Is that true?
No. But yeah, Henry the Fourth. All right. So, Maxie was first. Then Baxter was second. Then Daisy was third. And then Henry was fourth. Let's see if we can remember. Remember our song? I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're going to have some fun. The first thing we did was clap. We had our hands. Boom, boom. I'm gonna clap my hands first. See the one with an ST? I'm gonna stamp my feet. Second was stamp. Our feet. And third was nod your head. Fourth was, do you remember? Wiggle your fingers. And this is to show motion. Fifth was the boogaloo. And the international symbol for boogaloo is this. And so we had clap our hands, stamp our feet, nod our head, wiggle our fingers, and do the boogaloo. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Good job, my friends. Good job. Good job. Keep on that. That's boogaloo. That's the international symbol for both the electric boogaloo and the acoustic boogaloo. Now, I have a great story. Maybe you heard it last night. It's called Thank You. That's the second time.
That's the third
asparagus
time
has fallen
one
over.
of the asparagus has fallen.
Right. It's the third time that we've had an asparagus fall. It's the second time for this asparagus.
What's going on with the
I
asparaguses?
don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Do you think they're tired and they need to take a vacation?
Maybe. I don't know what's up with
A staycation, shall I
Staycation.
say?
Yeah.
That's not where they normally go.
Thank you, Amu. By Ogi Mara. This is a good one. I'm kind of in love with this book. On the corner of, and isn't this weird? On the corner of First Street, First, or no number, and Long Street, on the very top floor, Amu was cooking a thick red stew in a fat pot for a nice evening meal. She seasoned and stirred and took a small bite. "Oh, what a delicious stew," Amu said. "Tonight's dinner will surely be the best I have ever made." With that, Amu put down her spoon and went back to read a book before supper. As the thick red stew simmered on the stove, its scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door and down the hall toward the street, around the block until boom, 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 boom. Someone was at the door. When Amu opened it, she saw a little boy. "Little boy," Amu exclaimed, "what brings you to my home?" "I was playing with my race car down the hall when I smelled the most delicious smell. What is it?" "Thick red stew." "Oh, stew. That sure sounds yummy." Amu thought a moment. She was saving her stew for dinner, but she had made quite a bit. It wouldn't hurt to share. "Would you like some?" The little boy nodded. And so Amu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. "Oh, thank you, Amu," the little boy said, and went on his way. With that, Amu closed the door and went back to her book, and as she read, the thick red stew's scrumptious scent wafted out the window, out the door, down the hall, toward the street, around the block until boom, 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 boom. Someone was at the door. When Amu opened the door this time, she saw a police officer. "Miss Police Officer, what brings you to my home?" "Well, I was on duty down the street, and I smelled the most delicious smell. What is it?" "It's thick red stew." "Ah, stew. That sounds mighty tasty." Amu thought for a moment. There was still enough to share. "Would you like some?" The police officer nodded, and once again Amu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. "Ah, thank you, Amu," the officer said, and went on her way. And so for the second time, Amu closed the door and went back to her book. Sure enough, as she read, the thick red stew's scrumptious scent wafted out the window, out the door, down the hall, toward the street, around the block until boom, 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 boom. Again, someone was at Amu's door. And this time, when she opened it, she saw a hot dog vendor. "Mr. Hot Dog Vendor, what brings you to my home?" "I was selling my hot dogs down the block when I smelled the most delicious smell. What is it?" "Thick red stew." "Oh, stew, that sounds quite delectable." So Amu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. "Oh, thank you, Amu." And the hot dog vendor went on his way. Throughout the day, people from all across the neighborhood knocked on Amu's door. She fed a shop owner, a cab driver, a doctor, an actor, a lawyer, a dancer, a baker, an artist, a singer, an athlete, a bus driver, a construction worker. Even the mayor stopped by. Soon the sky darkened, the street lights brightened, and it was finally time for dinner. But when Amu opened her big fat pot of thick red stew for her nice evening meal, it was empty. Amu sniffed. "There goes the best dinner I ever had." Sorry and blue, she sat at the table with her empty pot until boom, 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 at her door. Who could that be? She wondered. And when she opened her door, she saw the little boy The police officer? The hot dog vendor? The shop owner? The cab driver? The doctor? The actor? The lawyer? The dancer? The baker? Why, everyone she fed today was at her door. I'm sorry, everyone. My thick red stew is all gone. I have nothing left to share. The little boy tugged at Amu's sleeve. Don't worry, Amu. We're not here to ask. We're here to give. The police officer carried in a fresh salad. The mayor entered with a roast chicken. The baker bought a collection of sweet goodies. Even the little boy presented Amu with something special in a shiny red envelope. Anyone who knocked on Amu's door that day squeezed into her tiny apartment, and together they ate, danced, and celebrated. While Amu's big fat pot of thick red stew was empty, her heart was full of happiness and love. That dinner was the best she ever had. And the kid wrote a nice card that said, "Thank you, Amu." And there's a note from the author, and this Oji Mora, she says that in Igbo, which is a Nigerian language, that was what her parents speak, Amu means queen. But growing up, that's what they called her grandma. And her grandma actually lived like this. Like people, like when she would cook a meal, it'd be like, "Dudes, do you want to come?" I don't know if she said dudes or not or whatever. But I thought we could do a little ordinal thinking in this. First, Amu had a big pot of stew to share. Right? Second, a lot of people came and they needed stuff. Third, Amu gave away everything that she had. Fourth, Amu didn't have anything. Fifth, the people had been so blessed by what she'd given them that they gave back to her. And they all had more than they'd ever had before. Isn't that crazy? So Amu started out with a ton of stuff first. Then people asked for it, so she gave it away. Second. Third, she had nothing. Fourth, the people gave her more than she had before. And fifth, everybody had more than they could ever dream of. Isn't that cool? And that's kind of also what happened to the chick. Like, I mean, the lady who wrote this book, Oji Mora. If you go on her, if you Google her name, you can learn more about her. And what she was saying, her grandma taught her how to give and how to share. So she might not have learned, but first she learned it from her grandma, and she started giving. And then other people learned from her, and they start giving. And then everybody has more than what they ever had before. The mostest in the world!
I knew that was going there.
Crazy. And the other thing is, we're going to give voice to the usually voiceless, although she has done her own rendition before. But I am Alice. I am a camel. I am a camel, and my name is Alice. I have 5 humps, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll live on me. I am Alice. I am a camel. I will give one of my humps away. Now I'm Alice. I'm still a camel, and today I have 4 on my back today. I am Alice. I am a camel, and I will give another hump away. So take it now. I do not need it, and as you can see, I have but 3. That's called a musical interlude. My name's Alice. I have 3 humps. They are 3 humps that they live on me. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I have 3 humps that live on me. But as for me, I do not I think I'll take two, so I'll give one to you. My name is Alice, I have two humps. I am a camel, so people think. I need two humps shall be, but I think I want one for me. I am Alice, I am a camel as you can see. I have one hump upon my back, I'm still a camel, but I'll take care of that. My name is Alice, I'm not a camel. I'm sorry to confuse you, but that's the way it is. I won't be a camel, I don't want to be a camel. I am a horse, you see.
Wow, I am transported.
Dude, I had nothing to do with that.
Well, who did?
That was all Alice.
Alice is spicy.
That was kind of mystical.
I was very transported.
It was, that's from Carmen, actually, basic. I mean, I don't think it is about a camel, but I don't know.
But you can make anything about Alice.
You could make anything about Alice. My friends, this was fun. I hope you had a good time. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope you kiss your beautiful brain. And I hope you kiss your loving heart. And I hope you will join us at 12:15 for science.
Bye.
Look in the mirror. Say, hey, good looking, because it's still true.